Oh, sorry.
Every hour we're giving away courses it's financial services education. So basically, if you want to be a mortgage broker or a life insurance agent, you need to do it. Perfect, you're in the right spot. Environmental science.
Check out the others.
Just want to confirm your number 519-282-8739. So I'm just looking at phone service.
This program, like reception, predicts 15 for like the short sleep. And if you're looking for a program that can work over like more than 6 months, then administration should be one. But in your case, depending on your work permit, you cannot study a program more than longer than 6 months. And you have to apply for study permit. So in that case, you might have to go for like a program. Yeah, these programs are designed for like people to over a country just for years. If you're trying to do something for your PR, you should either go for personal support worker or you should go for your early childhood assistant. We have to do both. Hi there guys, how you guys doing? Can I ask you a question? Like, are there more of you?
So, your campus is in Hamilton?
Hamilton, but all our programs are absolutely online, so even if you're living in Windsor, I can get you started with the program anytime.
So, students who have done these programs, have they had success finding employment?
So to be very honest, it really depends on the students, right?
Okay.
I had a student completing accounting and payroll diploma, and he was basically someone who had experience in accounting and payroll.
Yeah.
And as soon as he completed the program, he went and applied for jobs and ended up getting a government job for OPG.
Okay.
But there are other students that completed the program long back ago and still don't have a job.
Okay.
What I'm trying to tell you is your jobs really depend on your network, not on your education.
Okay. So, sounds good. Alright, so online, does it have the price for the different courses online?
Sorry?
Does it have the price for the different courses?
So to be
online?
very honest, we don't put up price for courses because every course has like a different price range to it, depending on the duration, the course material, and a lot of more factors to it. So yeah, I mean every course is like different. Is there like a course you're interested in?
Huh?
Is there like a program that you're interested
Well,
in?
first I'm hearing about this, right? But I wouldn't say I'm interested in a course. But when I think I'm realizing that it's always good to upgrade your skill. So I'm always looking to see, okay, what's next? Anything that has to do with AI, and then upgrade it that way, right?
So,
Alright, thank you, man.
thank you so much. Get in touch with us. We'll be more than happy to help you.
Alright.
Hey guys, do you have any questions? So it's the Canadian military, so we can help you with Air Force, Army, or Navy, part-time or full-time. You just have to be a Canadian citizen or permanent resident between the age of 16 and 57, and minimum grade 10 education. So if you have those three criteria, you're eligible to apply. We have over 100 different positions.
If you're looking to stay
So if you want, you can just put your name and email address in, and we'll ask you what you're interested in, what your education background is, and then we'll narrow down those more than 100 jobs, so like 5 or 6 more.
here, safety boarding. But again, like there's no guarantee.
Yeah, this is the only good one.
They do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, I was like reading the. How are you?
Yeah, get all the pamphlets you feel.
So you are in the Navy.
Yeah.
And what's your experience has been like so far?
I've loved it. I
love
loved
it?
it a lot. Yeah, I really like specifically like my trade because it's diving. It's a bit of a different world. Yeah.
It's a long one. What is it? 5 hours?
So how long have you been in?
3 years now.
3 years. So did you have to be a diver before, or you're trained to be a diver? in
No,
the
I
Navy?
got trained through the Navy. Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't have any dive experience before.
So you just saw it and decided, okay, you want to do this part of it?
Yeah.
So your job is like, I know part of what like Marine Police does is check boats, checks underneath and stuff. Do you participate in that also, or is something different you do as a diver?
Yeah, I like so I'm trained in also like checking boats too, but not like to the degree of like everybody else. I might like I'm on like littler boats,
Yes.
and then
So when you say rigger boat, you mean those boats that we see on television going out to the other boats whenever they
Yeah, kinda like
stop
those
in there.
ones,
Those
yeah.
ones, those fast moving ones.
yeah, but ours are a bit slower.
Questions? Curious?
Just a bit, like the ones that I train on.
Yeah.
There are fast ones like that.
Okay, those are training boats.
Either
So,
citizen or PR.
how important is it for like divers? I don't know. You talk about Navy, you talk about being on the ship.
Yeah,
But you never really hear about having to deep dive.
yeah. I don't go on ship usually. I'm under ships. So, yeah.
And you have
So you always specifically to be in the water
Yeah.
looking for stuff.
PRs or
Holy God. So how does that work out like in terms of, let's say,
currently in school or
in combat zones? How would that be important for
currently in school or you
a Navy?
find somewhere?
In combat zones specifically, sometimes Navy ships, like you have to think there's sometimes stuff underwater, like explosives or something. So we're trained to like identify them and bring it back to people so that they're aware and that they can be disposed of in the proper way.
So does the radar and those stuff, is it enough to identify these trip bombs on the road? Because I know in harbors you have those trip bombs. So is it the radar is enough to,
I don't
and the
know.
sonar enough to detect them?
every occupation that Navy
I don't
has,
know.
and then
Yeah.
you can choose if you want to.
Because sometimes those can set off the explosives too, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Okay, okay. But there is actually these things, you know, I mean, clearly in the last couple of years, there's a whole powers all over the place, right? And what I'm realizing is that a lot of this information is becoming public knowledge. Like you can literally track militaries active in war online for the comfort of your home, right? You can do that now, right? So I'm curious about these things and I see. So when I see military personnel, I ask them questions to see how realistic these things are. Are they true? What's the purpose of them?
I don't know too much. I'm just like I just stay in my little bubble.
In your little bubble. Oh, you're not stationed up in battle as yet.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to it? Don't answer that question. But it's nice meeting you though.
Yeah.
And do enjoy your time. So you're in the reserve or you're in the
Reserve.
You're in the reserve. Okay, okay. So like the reserve. What do you have to be like on duty at least 1 week each month or how does it work?
It just depends when I'm available. I put in my availability and then they can do what they want from there.
So as long as you are
So like right now I work when I want to work and when I'm capable of it because I have another job. But from the start of the 4th of July to the 31st or the 30th of August, I'm the military. So that they own me for that time.
Okay, so you're more full time during that time.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. So let's say so like only in times of need would they summon you outside of the normal period to be working full time, right?
Sorry?
Like if there's a need, let's say there's a state of emergency, then they can summon you when they need you to come in on a full time basis for whatever.
If I'm not mistaken, yes.
Alright, thank you very much for your time. Alright, you enjoy Taylor?
Yeah.
Alright, Taylor.
We do internships, but mainly for so people that are so into that program. We do have internships, so definitely all different
Word document. I'm going to fix it up. I'm going to send it to 20 Montessori schools close by where you live and tell them you guys can do supply teaching. When they get the resume from me, they'll take you in. You want to like interview? You know, cover your tuition. Actually, I remember a student I graduated from the manufacturing, the advanced manufacturing program. Yeah. I'm looking for finance or accounting because my dream is to be like. You want a picture as well? Yeah. For now, I just to put it on like. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're thinking about like a diploma.
Obviously not everyone wants to do it.
And I'm looking for like in the evening time or something like online.
So like not full time study.
No, not
Short courses. Well, the diploma, the shortest would be 2 years. Yeah. So
That's okay.
courses, right? And
Well, you guys have to do an actual report every time.
Thank you.
That's what I've heard about it for the fire service. So what's the lineup now?
Which one?
People are applying to get in.
It's competitive.
No, that's right. People are
So, you have to go past that lineup by getting all the key qualifications,
which are
depends on which firefighter position you're thinking of.
so you can choose the position you're thinking.
I wish
This is
it has no air in it.
firefighter, fire
Just
inspector,
demonstration only.
firefighter, call taker, dispatcher, firefighter, mechanic. So they're all firefighter positions. That's why majority of the time members of the public think that we just have one firefighter. But the Fire Protection and Prevention Act says who a firefighter is. So all these positions would pay the same, they'll have the same benefits, pension, the only difference is qualifications and the job duty. Right? This is what this is. You have a fire protection, post-secondary education, building science, criminology, legal studies, any of that post-secondary. Some people went to school for criminology. They said, "Oh, I want to become a police officer," and then they're like, "Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to do something else." But with that criminology, they could have joined the fire department as a fire inspector, inspecting buildings for fire safety. 1-year program as an operations firefighter. Customer service, 2 years, multitasking, cannot be colorblind here within a normal range. That's how you get into call taker dispatcher. There's no post-secondary requirement. Right? 2-year program for the heavy truck mechanics. 10-year
And
power
like
truck.
stop services covers like our mechanical.
All of them pay the same. So a lot of the times, we're the largest fire service in all of Canada, 5th largest in North America. So we have to offer more, right? Smaller fire departments, we would have the operations firefighter also doing the inspections, the fire investigations, the public education. But for us, we have specific sections that deal with that. And then there's more positions in the background that are not visible external. Public education is one that we do have, but it normally gets filled from internal before it goes external. But that would be one. In the future, city council might say, we want more educators. And they give the funding for it, then public education will be on the table. Fire investigation, you have to be a firefighter first. You have to be within the fire service to get into fire investigation. That's in the background. Recruitment and outreach, what I do, that's in the background. PIO, Public Information Officer, that's in the background. It's a huge department. There's a lot of career positions that are in the background that people don't even know. You have to get your foot in the door. So that's one of the things I encourage is for everybody. There's people that meet now, this career fair, see them again next year, they're like, hey, I'm almost finished that program. I'm like, okay, good. You're working towards being qualified, so when we post, you can apply. So I just encourage everybody, just instead of getting into an industry and seeing what could happen, make things happen. Make things happen by looking at where you want to be, looking up what those qualifications are, and getting it. Because nobody's going to say, hey man, you seem like a nice guy, come work for us. It never happens that way. You do get an entry position, and you have some experience, and you have made some connections, and you get an entry position at a company, there's only so far you can go with it. So that education, that qualification, is what you can use as a strong foundation to get a great spot. And then myself, I'm thinking about going back and getting more training that's going to put me higher up. I'm already in, but I'm always plotting. You know what I mean? Always plotting. I'm like, okay, what can I do here? I'm like, yo, that guy, let me see, how much does that guy get paid? He's looking too clean. And I look it up, and I'm like, okay, those are the qualifications. How many years could I do part-time? And I start just working on it. So when it comes, I'm going to be like, oh wait, you got the qualification. Oh, okay, and you already work for us, and we already know who you are, and we like you. You know what? Come into it. Now it's between you and 3 other people. You gave yourself a chance. You know what I mean? So that's what I try to encourage. Like our group, like I said, we're recruitment, but we're also
We're also outreach, right? We're recruitment and outreach. So we do both.
Can I take each of these?
Yeah, here. I'll give you this.
Oh,
It's all of them there.
thank you.
Got pen. And got a magnet.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
Thank you for taking the time. Because I really open up many other stuff.
That's what I'm saying. So that same approach for here applies to all of the vendors that are here. It applies to all of them. They all have different positions within their organization. It's just a matter of like what qualifications they're looking for and getting it.
Thank you very much.
No problem. No problem. That day sent me from the right path that I started. Right? That you thought you were talking?
Yeah.
Tell me, one thing we have to know is worship. I gotta get you that to do a resume and send it off to him, one to his company, and then he got check out this company here and send one to his company. All the downhill schools.
Scotia? Is it over Scotia?
They were down there already. On the farm. But he tell me what I started. Yeah, he said, well, you only do skills that they got. He tell me, he would pray and put the word for me. He tell me, and they're hiring very, very darn. Once you want,
Okay. So what time do you
This program can help you with your resume cover letter, preparing for interview, connect you with employment agency. I don't know, do you need a letter? It's terrible. Yeah. That is why I don't know what to recommend. Because I know that I obtain license.
They like put out like they wouldn't show up right now.
Thanks for joining me and do enjoy the rest of your day.